Mhm.
You live?
All right, we're live.
Are we live for our
We're doing it live.
21-day challenge? This is day 21 of Speaking Our Wants.
Hmm.
I'm going to try to get through what I wanted to yesterday, but if you'd like, I'll let you go first.
No, you go. Go ahead. Go first.
All right, I'm trying to get this set up for
All
Facebook.
right. I mean, I can go first if you want.
Well, you go first.
So I want to for today. I want to recap um what our wants, what the big wants are. Right. For me, I'm just kind of reminding myself what my wants are on a regular basis. Um, I want to, right. I want to buy back my family home. I want to be making 100,000 a month, my business and my business partner. Um, I want to have better leadership skills, better decision making skills, um, better management. Um, um, God, there's so many. Like we went through so many, but ultimately, what I want is for all of us to keep that vision in our brain of what we're trying to get to and make it super real in your mind so that you can see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, and have that in your brain. And it takes practice, it takes working on it, and it takes doing it every day and speaking your gratitude along with your want, right? What are you grateful for on a regular basis? Because it really does help. Like it really does help. The books we talked about, right? The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, The Science of Getting Rich, The Go Giver. What were some other ones? There was a few other
All
ones.
Is Well by Louise Hay.
All is Well. That's a great, yeah, that's a good book. Um,
There's been many.
The Unfair Advantage, right? The Unfair Advantage. That's another good book. I forget the author of that book, but I want us all to be, you don't necessarily have to be reading, but listening to these books and absorbing these books, right? Um, yeah, by Dwayne Lakin, The Unfair Advantage by Dwayne Lakin. Um, so understanding what it means to listen when somebody is speaking to you. I mean, that skill alone, being able to really listen and listen for those cues that people give you, especially in sales, neuro linguistic programming, right? It's the big part of that is actually listening, right? Um, so yeah, better listening skills. I want everyone to have better listening skills. Stop waiting for your turn to talk and listen.
Stop waiting for your. Oh, you mean okay? I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I'm just saying like that we all have that habit. We've all got to break that habit.
Yeah, I would say it's listening to actually hear and comprehend what someone is saying versus listening to come back with a response, right? Like, yes, we want to know that you're listening and understanding, but sometimes we jump to just wanting to respond and react to certain things. So, yes, we can all use better listening and comprehension skills. 100%. Something I'm working on too.
Yeah, I think part of that is also like not just listening to the words that somebody is speaking to you, but listening to the emotion behind the words that they're saying, and that there are cues that people give you, right? When they're talking about a certain thing or they're, speaking about a certain issue or whatever, listen to the emotion behind it and that'll give you way more insight than just listening to the words that they're saying, right? Um, yeah, so a lot of good books to read and better ourselves. Uh, Quoted Alex Hormozy a number of times. I don't know that I feel like everybody who does a I feel like everybody that does a some kind of business related or self-improvement related live always has to sprinkle in a little bit of Alex Hormozy in there because he's got so many good quotes and so many truths that he's learned over the years. And like one of them is, he reads a lot about the people that are further ahead than him, right? That are in these places that he wants to get to with his business, with his personal life, all of these things. So he reads about these people, but he doesn't read about these people to like just learn what they're doing. He learns and reads about these people to look at models. How can he model what they're doing or how they make decisions? Where are the models in there that he can then take and use for himself, right? So that's a good way to think of it. He's actually building models. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, all these people. Now, they don't all necessarily have habits that you want to adopt. Some of them have, just like every human being, have things that about them and things that they do that are questionable. But you want to adopt the best parts of what they're doing, then model the best parts of what they're doing, right?
Yeah, I agree. Like, that's why you want to surround yourself with people who are learning and growing and, willing to take accountability.
Yeah,
It helps you learn and grow, right? We're all kind of moving through life and taking little pieces here and there from each interaction and, applying it in our own lives in many ways. So sometimes we get it right, sometimes maybe not, but,
yeah,
you know, to choose to evaluate our decisions and choices on a regular basis and see where we could possibly change things. That's, part of learning and growing. So, something I work on regularly.
yeah, yeah,
That's part of my want. So, like, I want to, and please don't interrupt me. Like, again, thank you and the many others that have been on my journey, my family, my children, um, my mom, everyone that has been part of my life, whether it be a big part or a little part, has all helped me become the person I am, right? And continue to learn and grow. So I don't always show appreciation. And so I want to show appreciation for each and every one, um, including my soon-to-be ex, because we didn't get it all wrong, you know. Um, yeah, it's part of, you know, my journey in life and everything. And sometimes things don't always, work out the way you think they are. But I know that we can move on separately and wish each other well in life, for the new beginnings that we're all gonna have. Um, and I want to, like I said, continue to find ways to bring people together to build better communities and friendships and, families along the way. I think that's what our world needs more than anything is community and building each other up, right?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think it community is more than just having a bunch of people you can reach out to. It's about, you know, actually building those relationships which is what something that you're very good at and that I need to improve on. Um, and one of the things you taught me is that you would think that you would just know automatically is that like you don't have to reach, it doesn't always have to be about business. Like when you reach out to someone. In fact, it works out better if you're just reaching out to say hello and see how they're doing, right? Because
Yeah.
people don't do that, right? People don't
Sometimes.
actually
I
do that.
mean, there's some people that do, but not everyone does.
Not everyone, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I appreciate those that have also done that for me,
Mhm.
um, more than ever, um, especially in our real estate community. And people that you wouldn't think that would reach out, they do, you know? So it's good to know that I have now like many people across this world, actually, with my different real estate communities and my Double Dutch sisters, there's so much support, um, you know, for many different reasons, not just for myself, but for others, right? Like that's the whole point. Like I really wanted to find those people like myself that wanted to be there for others and help them get like not just temporary assistance for whatever they're going through, but to get themselves where they're able to thrive continuously, not constantly be in that survive mode, right? Um, so now I have many of these people, and I want to be able to bring all of these people together to do many things and build these communities. And I know we can do it.
Yes, we can. One thing I want for us is better marketing of our lives.
Better marketing of our lives. Oh, I got you. Again, not very much sleep.
All good.
It takes the
It's just a
quickest.
want. It's just a want. I'm just speaking it. That's all.
Yeah. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna have the t-shirts because it's down to the wire, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if I have enough time to order from many of these places to get it done. So might have to just wait till next time, but we still will get better. We'll find better ways to get the word out and get some more material, right? And continue to share our many, I don't know, what is the word I'm looking for?
Experience.
Experiences along the way of our journey, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
And our successes and our failures.
Well, they're all part of the experience, right? All of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because all we see is like people winning, and it's like you didn't see all of the crap that those people had to go through to get to that point. Like you didn't see the millions of dollars that Pace and Jamil have lost and the number of people that have taken advantage of them and the other failed or not so successful businesses that they've started and ended. Um, you don't see any of that stuff. They talk about it now, but like we didn't get to see that. And so you get to meet these people at the stage in their journey where they're winning, right? Which is awesome and it's inspirational and motivational. But I really like hearing about how things failed too. Um, because there's a lot to learn in there, like useful stuff to learn in there. Like for example, things take extraordinarily more. work and effort than you think it's going to take to become successful. Like just knowing that means that if you can get yourself to a place where, so what, right? I'll do whatever it takes, then that's what's gonna get you there. And then having that vision, right? But
Right. For sure. Still going, like continuing to push forward when you really want to give up sometimes, right? Like it gets tough having to deal
oh
with
yeah,
personal life and still wanting to build a business and um yeah, it can get stressful for sure. Right now is one of the toughest times I've, in life right now for me. Many things going on,
yeah,
but I'm still doing my best to show up and put, into this business to make it successful. Um, and into my own personal health too, right? Like, because if I'm not taking care of myself, pouring into myself first, then I'm not going to be able to bring that to the team or anyone that I interact with, right? So, learning journey all the way, for sure.
yeah. The health thing's a big one for sure. That should be like the first thing for anyone trying to be successful in business is your own health, your own mental health, physical health, spiritual health.
Yeah,
That's what the human is built on is physical, mental, spiritual. If you're not taking care of the all three of those things, then you're not going to live a full life. You're just not. Like if everything is about your intellect and you live for intellect and learning, but you neglect the spiritual and the physical, right? Anyway. Mhm.
well, we all seek balance, but that's something that I don't know that we all get. Like,
Oh, we don't all get it, but it takes just like anything else, it takes intention and practice.
yeah. And it helps to have people that are willing to, um, you know, understand and help you see. And again, just, yeah, they, even without necessarily directly pointing things out, help you see things that you need to change and learn and grow, for sure.
Yep. Well, this has been a interesting this has been an interesting challenge. I really do, again, even if we helped one or two people, that's all I care about. You know, and we're gonna get better at this. We're gonna do more of things like this and do a little bit better job of marketing it and doing it at a specific time. I know that right now in my business, in Pansy's business, like my schedule is all out of whack. And so we have to kind of work around that, but it's all good. We're learning as we go and we're taking action. So if anything, like if anybody's watching this, that's the main thing is take the action and actually do it. And don't worry about what people think. Just go do it. Um, because who cares? So you got
Right?
like other you're afraid to do something because other like people who aren't doing anything what they're going to think about you like
No, I don't have that fear.
but some I did like early on. I was that was something in my mind like, oh, people are going to think this is stupid, people are going to be nobody's going to watch this, like nobody's going to care. It's you have all kinds of those thoughts you know
No, I'm not saying I didn't have any fears to doing this. I mean, like,
yeah
but that wasn't one of my fears. I like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just want to share, but like, I don't know. I don't always choose the best, I guess, ways to articulate what I'm trying to say. So trying to be more conscious of the words I choose. You know.
It's good though. That's very good. It's just
Well,
being intentional about what you say, how you say it, right? Yeah, that's good. All right. Well, I don't know how you feel. I think that we could probably end it at that, right?
I think
Um,
so.
yeah, but this is the final day of the 21-day challenge. I hope somebody got something out of it. And if you didn't, then too bad for you. Um, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure we've given somebody something at least, like,
Uh-huh.
maybe
Yeah.
even they think, oh God, I could do a better job of what they're doing. Hey, go do that, right?
Yes. Yes. Please go do a better job.
Like we just want to encourage people to go after what you want. Don't be afraid to mess it up and start over,
Go
and
break crap. Go break
yeah,
stuff.
like,
Go break your business. Go break your YouTube channel and fix it.
right. Yeah. And with that, we'll say, have a good one. Love you all.